Alright, the keyboard's plugged in. Temporary keyboard's plugged in. The keys are spongy as all hell. This thing is like a basic Acer business keyboard. So I've gone from cherry browns to whatever this thing uses. It's so spongy. It's horrible. Yeah, I suppose it's quiet at least. Now, what was Oleg saying? Oleg was saying the first 3.5 outputs. So 1, 2, 3.5 outputs and feed it to 2. How do I do the 3.5 outputs? Arguably I could do half and half, but I have this thing about avoiding inherent balance like that. And like in theory it works, in practice, like most of the time it works. If one backs up, then you could use, like, it messes up the whole build. The backup goes all the way back through. That's the only thing I have against it. Now, 0.5. So that would be that there. Then goes to 2. And I'll give it a go anyway and see if it works or if it's problematic. At the very least, it'll save on splitters. In theory. In theory. That's actually also wrong in many ways. Pointless undergrounds too. Yeah. Because this needs to... Yeah, you need to do that. Need to do that. How about pointless weeble wobbles as well? Yeah, so now it's splitting in half. I suppose if you want to do a tiny UPS optimization, you could keep it on a single lane. So that's a half, 2, 3 there. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a go before, instead of without just outright dismissing it. Gotta at least give it a go. I'd just throw it in the bin. Now. Just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 0.5, 4. Apparently I can't count. So that's why I double check these things. Oh dear. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Numbers are hard, they are hard, especially first thing on a Saturday morning. So 1, 2, 3, and that's a 0.5. And you'll go in there. 1, 2, 3.5. It's definitely coming in. And there. And that can just plug straight in there. This keyboard's so painful to use. And there we go. Alrighty. What do we got? 3,100 a minute. Well, it's holding out. Probably the next step is to have these one-to-one feed. So have 10 of these. Feed 10 of these. Well, it seems to hold out. I mean, this is draining a full belt, so it's probably going to see these empty pretty soon. What's it doing? It's going up. I think these end ones were made up to be supplementary, like a little bit of overbuild. And it's making it all the way to the end. It's just a matter of whether or not the refining's up to it. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about, is like the bottom ones, see these are full and they're done. These are still going. If all of them could all complement each other, in theory, the overbuild would, like, the production capacity here could compensate this lack of supply here to speed it up. That's the theory, at least. That's why I bunch it all together and then spread it out again. Have it going through a balancer? I did actually have it going through a balancer. The suggestion was to break it up into 3.5 to 2 loaders. But that's why actually, that's normally what you want a balancer for, is to stop that happening. What are you doing there? Your acid, eh? That's a bit of an issue. That I should probably address. So how's it going so far? How you been? Whee. You don't need that anymore. In the wrong when it's a question of some buffer, but it will self-balance. Okay, well, I'll leave it go and see how it goes. I need to move this. This is just no good where it is. Need to bring it up to the standard of everything else. Yeah, that's blocking that lane. Right, you go there. That way the next train can actually roll up right next to it. There. That's just up to you. I'll give it a go and see how it looks. I'm way out of practice with optimizations and such. Stream modern save? None currently. All the mods have been cleared off because it jumped to version 18. But this save normally didn't really have much in the way of mods anyway. It was always intended to be vanilla only. Admittedly, I did have some helper mods, which was the train path tweaker, which it might actually benefit from. Still, looking at the copper before, it seemed like it was having a bit of a problem. I don't actually remember if that meant to send all of the trains or some of the trains. Oh yeah, all of the trains. Looks like there's some intensive outposting to be done. There's not a lot connected. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. And these two, which is that? That's... Which one is it? I've forgotten which thing to hover over to see. It's like 11 and 12. Am I actually on copper? Yeah, I'm on copper. I don't normally store the Am I on copper or am I on coal? I really don't remember. Oh, there's actually one way to check. Yeah, it's on coal, not copper. Your iron. Your stone. Your coal is what? Oh no, you want copper. So copper... 2 copper outposts, which... Oh, that's barely an outpost. 919's looking a little depressed. Copper 3 is okay, copper 2 is okay. Iron 10. All these outposts are starting to get a little thin. Ah, copper 12 is done. There you go, that's why it's is the way it is. You can actually start packing it down. Trouble is, I also can't remember where all the outposts are now. Oh, those are still going. I'm gonna have to do some, yeah, I'll have to do some outpost adventuring. Ah, there's a outpost ready to go for whatever. I think that was iron originally. You can actually see where the mining drills were. Never know where your outposts are anyway. I used to be able to keep track of them. That's in the process of dying. 10, 14, 6. Clean up that. And that, and that, and then that. Gotta make sure not to get rid of the substations. Oh yeah, it's got the switcher doodle. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Iron really needs more. So which one was it? It was that one, which is 12 and 13, I think. It's an easy way to find out. 11 and 12. That might have been the wrong button to press. Oh no, it's fine. Where the hell was... Well, this one... It's packed down. Yeah, 12. So where was 11? Clean up that one. There's so many outposts that need to be cleaned up. Point. Uranium's been there forever. Still going. Unbelievable. Play the new RimWorld DLC. I really want to do some RimWorld, but I just can't get back into it. Couple 1 and 13. Yeah, I used to be really big on RimWorld, but I just can't get into it anymore. Oop, it's almost there. Copper 10. Is your problem too? Yeah. And because I haven't played it in so long, everything's changed, so I've got to relearn it from scratch, and it's kind of irritating. Copper 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Which one was this one? This one was 11, wasn't it? 12. So where was 11? I legitimately cannot find copper 11. There's 2 irons there. Copper 2. Iron 19. Copper 3. 15, 16. I could do that. Need to talk to the buyers, you need more resources. It also doesn't help that I haven't done this map in like a year. And 13. Unless it's this one. Does it have a... No, it doesn't have an address thing. It could be a stray thingy. 9-1's down. I think it's time to just tidy up what's already there. Let's keep that for now. Let's keep it in robo range. Robot range. At some point I've got to rescue that copper. There's tons of copper still to go here. It's unbelievable how many patches there are. Right, let's jump on this thing. How are we looking in terms of production anyway? Yeah, there we go. We're running out of light oil. It's fallen down to 2600 again, because that's what the cracking could do. Apparently it still needs to do more heavy oil. Okay. So add more heavy oil processing, but that's for another day. That's for when we want to go back through that. Where is it? There it is. I definitely need more stone because I'm down to 1. Copper 12 doesn't exist. Copper 11. Oh, copper 11 doesn't exist, but the thing does. So one of these will be copper 11 somewhere. One of these half dismantled outposts will be copper 11. Could be anywhere. That's mildly annoying. I think that was actually a stone. You guys again, yay, future mojo problems. Hey. I think the keyboard's become a very now me problem. Yeah, I remember calling for a lot. Shimojo will have a few busy days. Kind of a very sad bank account, because the kind of keyboard I want is probably going to be like I want to replace. I should actually point out this keyboard. Well, the current keyboard is 7 years old. I got it in 2013. Gigabyte. It's made by Gigabyte. They don't even make keyboards anymore. Oh yeah, I was going to have a look-see at this. I just like split everything in half here. Like that. Should work fine. a backup keyboard, but you need a PS2 connector. Grab the X keys UK 128 key programmable. What the hell? Does that even accomplish? Out of curiosity. You jump to there. So all of them should be half filled now. The key thing is that it's making sure they're all running. PS2 3-button mouse. I got an old, it's a brick Logitech. DP isn't coming back from power saving. That reminds me too, I noticed my monitor has the taskbar burnt in, so I need a new monitor as well. I've forgotten about that. I need to grab a picture of it. Actually, is there a way... Because I was like, hang on, is that ghosting? And I wasn't sure, and I hovered something wide over it, and it didn't look like it was ghosting, like a burnt-in image. But then I saw it again a few times, I need to... Maybe I'll try like a purple image over it and see what happens. Like the auto delivery, auto cleanup system, especially how elegantly it works with one small train doing the job. A project enough to implement something similar. Yeah, I'm really happy with the, particularly the trash train. I'm particularly happy with because it's just so simple. Yes, this train. Why aren't you doing things? I say it's supposed to be simple, but apparently not. Why? Oh, I tried to be clever, didn't I? Yeah, this isn't the simple one. This is something... This is a whole different beast. Eh. Twelve, 12, 12, 33. 5. Everything equal to 0, output Z. Less than or equal to? Oh no, 37. Ah, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. So you're not making repair packs. Why aren't you making repair packs? What are you missing? You're missing circuits. So why isn't circuits getting over here anymore? Knowing me, it's probably an issue of accidentally unplugging one of these belts. Or possibly forgetting to supply them in the first place. Yes, then the trench train is actually... I don't like the look of that plastic. I changed it so that it could actually supply stuff as well, so it's not the super simple one. Let's grab this one down here. Underground grid. Eh. Those belts are fully compressed. Sure. I'm pretty sure I didn't run a belt to actually go to make everything. Pretty sure. I mean, if I already have, and now I'm running a second one, so it's all good either way. Tell you what, let's not wiggle woggle, weeble wobble, blah 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 blah, that thing. Oh good, they're actually running. It's like that pipe dream game. We've got to keep the belt flowing before the goo gets to the end of the pipe. Yeah, get that in there. I love Pipe Dream. It's a fun game. Something like that. Should be more than enough inserters in theory. Particularly with all the changes. Right, where's our dream goo? Our pipe dream goo. There it is. Limit the chest? Nah. It'll all get eaten up. Like, it's all going into modules and crap. To the point where I might not actually see any... I might not actually see any, repair packs for a while. Oh well. Oh no, we're rich and we don't care. Pretty much. Also green circuits, which means that the more the merrier. You don't want to... You don't really have a need or want to limit them. It's too bad I don't have the big trash train anymore. I have no idea where we're going. Apparently we're going here. When a train talks... Is that a setting you have selected, or is it the base now? When a train talks... What? Hey? I didn't think I connected the outermost track. Oh, apparently I did. A repath. It's an option now. Yeah, show train repathing. So it's showing whenever the train, is, well, yeah, repathing. Should really signal this one day. That'd be a good idea. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's about there. Copy these. Oh, there's more there. The base bot's gonna start dealing with it. Yeah, it's a debug feature that was added in 18. Hold it there for a tickle. Make sure I give it all my garbage. I think I might have been a little quick. Oh, it's full. Very well then. What I might do is just go around manually. That track lag. So there it is. The train stops. They're always stopped instantly if you cut the path to them. Yeah, they've always done that. So wait, you get rid of that. There we go. Take that as well. Yeah. Who else? Man, that one's 7k, it's almost there. And down here is the next lot to look at. It's the trash train hasn't been running for a while, unfortunately. It looks like these are just going to eat all of the circuits. Oh, I see how it is. Where are you going now? Oh, you're going into the base. Probably going to get stuck. Train. Victory pole. They're everywhere on this map. This one can go. Oh, bye bots. Bye. Just noped out of there. So, uh-oh, he's coming. Get out of here. Not many there. Nope, they just noped out of there again. You'll get what's coming to you. Where are you going? Oh, you're going up there. Fine. Just playing hide and seek with bots. We can't destroy the victory pole now, can we? Yeah, if they do it a third time, I'm gonna just put it out there and say it's probably a conspiracy. Conspiracy to evade deconstruction. I know what mod's missing. My dubiously cheaty mod, which gives you better reactors. Pathetic revolt and need to keep moving. Yeah, I found their base operation. There it goes. They got power again. Hate how the roboports work. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh yeah, and you're off grid too. Just to add, to the fun. Actually, it is actually up there. Rain. Yeah, 750 kilowatts is a little bit depressing. It says killing everything. Better be full, damn it. I think it is. Back in my pockets, damn it. For that. That's one of the older ones was actually buffer chests. How many bots? There's only got like 4. No wonder. There we go, that'll speed it up. Daylight savings this weekend? Is it that time already? That means I start, relative to US and Europe, I start an hour, 2 hours later when it all syncs up. I think US and Europe goes first and then we're like 2 weeks later. So there's a transition time. I love how the old supply train is still sitting here. Oh dear. Back when I... the logic... Bleh. The circuit logic that I used back then. Hilarious. See, I had one for each. The way I understood it. Europe is also later than US? I think it's US... It was always the US first. Because I remember there was always like a 2-week, it usually was, period where it'd be switching between, where it'd go forward 1 and then forward, or back 1 and then back 2 hours. As the offset changes. Oh, you're stuck in traffic. Again, last week of October. March 8. That is actually really early. I never remember when it is here. It's usually sometime in March. March, April. Because the shortest day is like May, middle of May. Gotta be number 1. Yeah, got him this time. Yeah, speed it up a little bit. Excellent. Get out of here, train. Yeah, it's normally around Easter for us. Now you remind me. Yeah, remember? Derp. You can stay like that. I love how this old main line which connected up there and went diagonal. Still kinda there. Kinda. I have traditionally 1 hour late work for day of spring. Day after springtime change. Can't even get the whole country behind daylight savings times. So I want to plug all these in while we're at it. And that too. I actually have an outpost builder still. Yes, I do. I could have brought that train, come to think of it. And there's a concrete train. How are we going to do this? I might plug in down here. Change the time zone. It's the way to do it. I actually kind of wish we were... Oh, I don't know if we're on Queensland time. But I don't particularly want daylight savings. Hate the change. Isn't there like like a number of people who die around daylight savings time because of the stress on the body it causes? Try and think of the exact wording. 3 AM here, good night. I'll catch you later, have a good rest. It's nice seeing live. Yeah, I don't normally get to see you hanging around, so it's nice to catch up. Where did it go? Main line? Thingy. I'm confused a little bit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it shouldn't be in there. That's why I'm confused buried. Also, it was just invented for farmers that could use more light to crop harvest season. The sheep coming in with that. 17 month. 17-month reset with a Wutamoha yield. I very much the sheep. Shouldn't love and hype each other there for the sheep. Damn you bots. See, my understanding... See, I just ran away again. Was it actually for farming, though? My understanding is that it didn't have anything to do with farming at all. It was more to do with saving energy. Like saving on coal. NZ once forgot to have daylight savings one time. 93. 30 euros. So I changed all the options for it. First for WW1 in Germany. And that sounds like just for saving energy. Because I was going to say, like, every farmer that I've known doesn't care, and they actually hate it. Because, well, in the case... I've said it, if Ica's still around, I think I mentioned it to Ica previously, because when Ica was talking about it, they said, one who looked after dairy said, it doesn't matter because the cows are going to come out at the same time no matter what it is. Like, they're not going to come out an hour later just because daylight saving says so. If it's 4 AM, farmers who do dairy or animal farming don't like it. Yeah, that's true. There's all the ones I knew did do dairy, did do a lot of animal tending. Do you have the blueprints online for people to download? Exclamation mark blueprints. And all of these should be there. I think I might have to double check on the brick segments. But yeah, all of these, the 2-lane, the 4-lane, the main line, should all be there. If I can find it in my inventory. What the hell was I doing? I think I was attempting to lay some track. I need to put them onto one of the blueprint websites, but the trouble is that at the same time, these blueprints have outlived like 3 blueprint websites now, which is why I didn't do it originally. Oh, I don't have that combination. I never made one. Mainly because it's probably something to do with it being mind-numbingly oh, it's not a real one, that's why. That's why. Well, let's just Control-Z that then. You also find 2 old versions. Yeah, like the Make Everything, there's like Exterminator's got one from like version 15. Which is how I distributed it originally. Was to help Exterm get his Patreon rewards going. Speaking of which, I do have a Patreon. I did actually set one up. I still haven't gotten around to finish setting it up. But I think I did actually fix the rewards. They weren't all retarded, like prices. Yeah, there it is. It's like as minimal as ever. And yeah, I just used one of the provided templates to fill out all the stuff. So it's currently pretty basic. But I want to add to it. Yeah, after much popular demand, it finally happened. A lot of popular demand. There sure was a lot of popular demand for that. Hey, you're missing a wire. Yeah, currently the rewards are only limited to Discord roles at the minute. But as I say, I want to add more to it. I've got to think of stuff to add to it. I don't know what they... Which was the original problem, why I was reluctant to do it in the first place, was I couldn't think of any rewards to give. Alrighty. Shift you to there, to there. I'm not going to make this a full dealio. There. Seems I have double your Patreon count. Yeah, it's currently not a lot of pledges at the minute. Ooh, hello train. I forgot this is actually a live track. Probably wanna not stand carelessly here too long. That looks like everything. Excellent. So now it's an on-grid branch which I can hook into all of these. Was it 1? Now it should be up to... It had 1? I thought last time I looked it actually had 0. Oh no, it does too. Very nice. Thank you very much. What an 80% run map? Oh yeah, could do some multiplayer games with it. Let's see, benefits. I need to adjust the prices too. I wanna. Trouble is, the thing yells at me. It wants to be 3. The minimum one wants to be 3. I wanted a 2. And like 3 is a bit steep. Because I want it to be like the ad-free, the guilt-free, ad-free for the bottom tier. Because one of those is basically lifetime ad-free viewing. Hey, nice. Modifying those emotes. Let me check the price on that too, because it keeps resetting. So, modifiers at 480 and choose at 640. Yeah, they're going back up again. They should be like half that. I'll fix that after. After I finish this. Right, so I want to go around here. I'll slip through there and then slink up there. I might have missed it. Yeah, I did. Thank you, undo. Best thing about undo. It's funny having victory pole. Having lived with working around undo for so long, it felt so strange having it just for the longest time. Do I need stone? I do need stone, yes. So I'll lash into this one that's right here as well. I think there was some, yeah, there's one up here, or 2 up there, which I can grab. And that's like this entire side of the map basically claimed and stripped clean. And then I've got to start looking over here. Do you feel tired after playing so many hours? A little. But like the Factory Extended helped keep it fresh. I did need to stay away from this map for at least a while. It was getting to be a pain. But it's nice to be back in this map again. Just do a few things. It's more about managing that burnout than, that's what coffee's for. Hey, look at media. Yeah, it's what managing, gotta manage the burnout. That way you don't overdo it. I mean, having said that, I think I'm a little bit, oh jeez. I think I'm a bit burnt out on the Factory Extended at the minute. That's why I've been struggling to do it. Just not feeling it. Miss them in the other building game? I know what you mean. I think there isn't there mods for blueprinting in that? At least somewhat. Speaking of building games, I mean, I was actually thinking about doing Oni today, but there is another hot potato coming up, potentially. So I'm going to hold off for that. Now. That. Let's play Oni. Try Pi thingy run, but after trying to get basic settings, I gave up. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot. Tell you what, you can stay there. I've been meaning to try that one. Hopefully this will squeeze in. I'm pretty sure this was the station I used for everything. Please fit. Ah, you jerk. Jerkhole. Alright, where's that builder train? You go there. Hit your halfway. Can go no further. You know what's ridiculous is Black Eyed Peas is considered retro. I noticed that earlier this week. throwing it way back to a old Black Eyed Peas song. I was like, that's retro? Oh dear God. What is wrong? Hang on a minute. I thought so. I saw there was a gap in the signals. That's V2. There it is. Plague Inc., but I'm living it. Apparently we all are. So you're lucky in the way that you don't have a large Chinese population. See, there's no signals there, but there are there. That's the V2's flaw. I fixed that in later ones because the only reason I fixed it is because people kept abusing it. I mean, at the end of the day, which makes sense really, because at the end of the day, these are meant to be, to an extent, idiot-proof. Trouble is, I shouldn't say it, but it does build a bigger. It's a classic case of the blueprints build a better idiot. California has a large Chinese population. Oh, yeah. But is it current or just old immigrants from like the 1800s? See, because we have the close proximity, they're always fly in, fly outs. Our relatives passing through and all that. Oh, current, okay. Yeah, I know many, having known many Chinese and also Malaysian friends, yeah. No comment. That's all I can say. Fixing, like, their internet and things can be a struggle. I always used to hate those calls when a friend of mine would call up and say, hey, my friend here, can you go check out their internet? It's not working right. So, oh dear. Do I actually have stone? Being an RSO map, there probably isn't any stone. Rocks lying around. Or being a version 12 map, there's probably no rocks lying around. As a global workforce. Oh, what was it? It was one time they called up. It was one of their friends' families. They had problems with their internet, and so they got one of these other family friends to buy them a new router, and they wanted me to fix it for them because it wasn't working. And it wasn't working because they had ADSL2 at the time, which was the best you could get out of a phone line. And they'd bought a cable router, so it wasn't going to do crap. Might have been the other way around. They might have actually had cable and they had an ADSL, so it wasn't going to do anything. Apes, how you doing? A router is a router. That's where yeah, trying to explain the struggle of trying to explain that to them was, oh, that was painful. Yeah, it was, but they said that this would work. This would make it better. It's like, no, yeah, about that. It would make your ADSL2 better, but you don't have ADSL2. Ooh, fishies. I don't really harvest fishies in this map though. I think that was, it's a pain to explain to not any informed person. also put diesel into their normal car because diesel is more energy. Yep, that's totally a thing as well. Ah, you jerk. You jerk-hole of a thing, game. Used to be cool. Yeah, build all that for me. 1, 2... I'd be worried there for a second. 700? 700 will do. I mean, we'll start there and work our way up. Do our train station request landfill? I'm not sure I can actually request landfill from here. Can I? No, you don't have landfill. I thought I had landfill in this train though. Phase 1 huge robot network. I mean, the base itself is one big robo network. Oh, yeah, there's red circuits. And apparently I... Pass motor messed up, apparently, because that train should have had landfill in it too. At some point it lost it. Alright, so make sure not to spill water on this keyboard, otherwise I might have a problem. I don't have any more USB keyboards. I only got 2. Yeah, so... Oh, blueprint of mining drills. I think this one has logistics in it, which I actually don't want. Yeah, it has smarts on it. I can use the blueprint itself. Grab that. There. Yeah, you don't actually want smarts on it. It turns out that that actually causes more of a drain. For them. Grab half of them. President says he does not want the cruise ship off the California coast to dock because that would increase the total numbers of infected reported. I mean, can't argue with the logic in a way. He's not wrong. It's terribly flawed logic, but that is the definition of technically right there. Does that mean it's been watching Futurama? Is he bureaucrat number 1? I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. What you're gonna be, you don't have to be worried about him. He'll go away eventually. What you want to be worried about is what will replace him. We'll find out when the time comes. Sophisticated sex robots. Maybe just because I'm an outsider looking in, I see it differently. I don't know. Like, to me, it seems like he's just playing, like he's playing the game. That's the way I see it. He's playing, like, all the tweets and everything. He's just playing the game. He's playing Twitter for what it does best, and that's outrage. Get them outraged as much as possible, and as frequently as possible. Not for well. I mean, yeah, there probably is something behind it, but that's just the way I see it. You know, it's playing all the media to keep his name circulating. Yeah, distraction. Just playing the game. Playing all the media to his advantage. To keep him in circulation. Keep all the attention on him. Keep the attention off anyone else. I know I'm getting into politics. I normally don't like to get into politics. But as I say, that's outsider looking in. That's how I see it. And there has been comments that say that this is... I don't want to get rid of that. Like, this is the next sort of iteration of... How do you describe it? Like, the next iteration of how head of office presents themselves. Like, the transition from newspaper to radio being the new thing, radio being the new thing, then radio going from radio to TV. Outpost trash. And now you're going into social media type president. Yeah, social media type leadership. New politics? Yeah. As I say, it's just my observation, outsider looking in. I want some of them. Maybe not that many. What am I missing? Track and inserters. And then it should be done. And we're done. Perfect. Post trash. Then I gotta go find some stone. Again. Alright. Remember there was a time when I'd streamline this? And I was able to do these in no time at all. Ah, you know what I need is the outpost builder train. Yeah, only 29,001. It looks like, from the statistics, it looks like as long as you're under 50 and reasonably healthy, you're fine. It's over 50s where the complications just skyrocket. Yep, skeet across here before the train comes. This trash train's really working hard. Crafting two at a time. I don't need that many. Yep. I've also heard people say that... People say that 80% of the world will be affected by the end of the year. You seem to be struggling. Oh, that's... yeah, wall, which is stone. You're struggling, which is... low density. Which is probably itself... no? It looks like plastic. Because it may not actually be built... maybe built for a different rate, I have a feeling. Oh, actually, there's a way to test that. Is it built for massive amounts of copper? That's how to test it. I might have actually fixed that, because low densities needed massive... yeah, see? There's like 4 mils of copper going into each. Yeah, 3 copper. 3 copper? Apparently 3 copper. But yeah, that's how I can test it. Well, that's one copper outpost down. and built. I might do the... Not too worried about the 80% of the population being affected. Most of all humans have... Yeah, that one, yeah, like everyone has that in some form or another. There we go, just that one piece. I could maybe do that. There we go. Now I got the thingy going all the way. Alright, what's the first copper? Number 5 is missing. I suppose I could object here, and copper 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I could do some fanciness with the rich text, but I can't really, and because of the way the system works. Unfortunately. Damn it, train. You're supposed to turn. Turning. Turning. Alright, now. Lash on one of these. A of 5. That last thing. Is not to stand on the track and then set the requests. Standing on the tracks is bad for your health. Ah, it's 500, that's it. Mutation of the flu? Yeah. Doesn't it have some relation to SARS? Isn't it like a variation? Like, doesn't it... Not quite a variation of, but it has some relation to it. Why are you keeping wood? That's odd. Ah, there we go. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why? Why did that request all that? Why 0? What the hell's going on? Yeah, as a type of corona. It's a particularly nasty strain of cold virus. Hey, I was still requesting things. You're not supposed to be requesting things, damn it. Oh, it's because that. That'll do it. Oh, I know what you are. It was supposed to be like -1 million. Or is it just 1 million? -1 million? Negative a million. Oh no, there we go. Okay. So, some settings, blueprint settings have been lost between versions. I actually copy that, paste it there. Negative 3 million, there you go. That's what it was. Max million? Montana max million? You're not supposed to have copper. Just have that. There, be done with it. Oh yeah, you probably want to get out of here, don't you? Funny man. You're playing this YouTube? Yes, I'm actually recording right now. I like to record these. Alright, let's just work out how to do this. So I want to be about there. Go about there. What the hell is it? There it is. Boop. Those two way, the right way, the wrong way, the wheel choo-choo way. Which is the wrong way, just faster. The wheel way, you strap yourselves in and feel the G's. I haven't seen that episode of Simpsons in a while. Germany, a couple had visited Carnival Festival, then they were clearly ill. Ugh. It's a good excuse to just be the sort of person that never goes outside. That was a random rail track. I think that was when I ran out of victory poles. Where to go this time? There it is. Best thing about this map is there's no cliffs. So that's as far over as it can be. Storage is full? Yeah, I know. It's full of copper. It's a full of copper. Two. You want to build a star base with cliffs and spaghetti up the wazoo? I wouldn't mind actually. Not one too far. Yeah, close enough. Here we go. Yep. I need to grab the outpost builder from the rail bus map, I think. There, you there, and you there. That should hopefully pluck out most of what's under the track there. So for the healthy ones, normal okay, but patients with existing health, yeah. It just hits hard on it if you already have a condition. And number 3. Is this a boomer virus? Okay, 2 stacks. Grab the request. Take it, need more copper? Yes! 1 or 2 more train loads. The problem with this base is that, or this map, is that as fast as I build outposts, they sort of get consumed. Right, another one of them. Let's do it as lazily as possible. And there we go. Job's done. Highest mining efficiency? It should be up to like 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, it's actually it's come back to it's did I bring it back up? I don't remember. Yeah, 500 was the other map. Probably gonna want some inserters too. Should I give it construction bots over there? Damn it! Every time. Every freaking time. This is why I need the outpost builder. It's a couple of research. Yeah, 1 or 2. I don't know why I put speed modules in it anymore. It's really unnecessary at this point in time. Oh, I don't have any of you. Pop there. few more of them, and there we go. Time to utilize the green module and save on power. Do I want to go that far though? I don't have train stops. What the hell's wrong with this train? Oh, there they are. Copper 5, 6, 7. That's one way to solve that problem. Oh, that creates a whole new problem though. Well, at least it's done here. I'm gonna have to fix that to make it something a bit more robust. A couple of drills without power. Ah, yeah, I see. Why are you at power? How dare you not have power? That blueprint should have covered everything. Right, let's go to the next one. And start this whole business all over again. Did I throw the... No, I didn't. That's fine. Start with this thing. As always. Trim the excess, and there we go. Arguably I could leave the chest, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, give me them. So chef 700. Do a pass some mining drills. I'll build the third one, get it going, and then I might actually look at getting the outpost builder going. Either that or more coffee or something. I don't know. Drain water out of the keyboard. There's many things to do. Depends how long it takes to run out of stuff. Why not both? I have a feeling I won't be able to build the third one. Because I'm probably, if anything, going to run out of... I think I have run out of bulk. Oh, no. Everything's built. Power again. Let's see. Bolts, construction. Need a trash station? I do, yes. This one's fine. How interesting. And chest requests, yeah. I'll do that last. Hang on, I gotta set the station and everything too. Copper 8. There's actually a few things I'm still missing. Must be in the blue. Yeah, when you go between versions, blueprints tend to do stuff like that. Eh? Storage chest. So what's flashing? That's definitely going to be a storage chest. Do I not have... I should have had a storage chest in here somewhere. Doesn't matter. It's easy enough to craft. There you go. And you're built. Let's get it nice and covered. Nice and cupboard. And another chair. Oh, that'll be buffer chests, won't it? Yep. There we go. Now just power poles. That's probably why it was out of power, actually. Come to think of it. Yeah, if I get rid of them, then it's all powered. Because it was just those poles missing. Right, you have nothing. 50 are you, or 25 are you. One lot. Two lots, 650. 700. I'll take 25 to take back to the other one. Pop all that back in. Grab that for myself. Right, I really depleted this thing though. I have not done yet though. Where is it? There it is. Don't forget the requests. Did I do it to this one? Yeah, I did. I gotta go back through them all anyway. Alright, let's pull you out of here before you get filled up with copper. That one's fine. Right, you take that copper. Take this copper. Turn it into something useful. Station there, yeah. Grab that back. That's fine. There. I'm just cleaning out the inventory. So yeah, they're not named at all. How many green ships do you actually need? Yes. And copper 9, yeah. Not that I didn't doubt you, but I just like to double check. Now, last piece. If I can find it. There it is. It's kind of important, this thing. That's what actually tells the train to come here. 64 more belts worth. No, I didn't do it to any of these. Oh, what was this one? 7. That's why trains weren't showing up. McAleese coming into that follow there. Thank you very much. And this one. Just because it's easy to do. 8. 8. So now the swarms will be coming. In theory. Oh, apparently Copper's pretty satisfied anyway. Yeah, very satisfied actually. But yeah, look at that. Now we've got all lots of outposts going. Set 9 to 9? Yeah. 9 is... where is it? 9. And here come the trains. Or a train. Copper 9. Yep, copper 9. The thing that's really handy with this system now is that I don't actually need to set any... well, the advantage was always that I don't need to set any orders, but even more so now because you can blueprint trains with orders in them. So I can pre-blueprint an entire stacker of like 20 outposts worth. Is my back end still on? Yes. I was worried there for a minute. Also, why did that train stop there and then move forward? There's no reason not to. That was very odd. More radar coverage. Need the RSO radars, eh? Ugh. Now, this place needs them. I think you were out of a signal block and then moved in. Doesn't quite explain what happened there. It's just odd, because there was no reason for the train to sit there and then roll forward. Because it's a chain signal. Unless it... I don't know. Let's go back to base. Still don't know where this is. It's got 31k coal in it. I suppose I could check the coal outposts. None of them have 38k in it. It means it's got to be next to coal. Coal? The only other way to do it would be to start cutting up the network and or the actual circuit network and looking for it. Could be one of the really early ones as well, which isn't plugged in properly. Number 1. Don't even know what that did. I was probably iron. Try never trust signals. Oh, your trains are way too will. These are definitely will. I mean, well, it's right there. Damn it, it's right there. So of course it's will influenced. Yeah, it's all the named train stops that have appeared. Of recognisable people, at least. Will-fluenced. Willfully negligent. So apparently plastic's having a bad day. Why is plastic having a bad day? That's a lack of gas. Why is have a lack of... It's probably backed up... Yeah. It is backed up on heavy oil. Okay, so I'm going to need to do a full redesign of that. Oh, I don't want to do a redesign of that again. I don't want to go to school today. At least this thing's still going. Where's your external junction? The junction of doom? Right here. Well, there's a junction of certain death. And if you fail that one, there's a junction of redemption. Because you gotta start off at the walk of shame, and then come down, 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 and then you gotta walk across into the junction of redemption. Which admittedly isn't that difficult in the scheme of things. It's surprisingly orderly. Oh yeah, you actually remind me, Spellmaster there. I actually wanted to change it from koala coins into eucalyptus leaves. And then I can add the option to eat. So you can redeem consuming like 1,000 leaves. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. I mean, Veldex certainly put me on the direction of. Well, it's certainly been encouraging it. This gives you dumb things to do with the points. They're all unticked. Oh. Oh. It's the older version. Or it's lost its tick again. More than likely it's lost its tick. Because I'm pretty sure I've done it already. Use 1 coin, save 1 Aussie animal. Or you burn to death. Oh, beeping sounds. That's right, the gate makes that beeping sound now. Okay. Well, that train's filling. How are these looking? Trains are going out. Very good. There's 2 more there to claim. There's 1 there, 1 there. This poor outpost has really been worked. Let's get a do-over. Save all the huntsman spiders. Gotta save them. It's amazing that call is still going. There were some others I'm pretty sure were almost... You can actually see, actually, on the side note, you can actually see the outpost. The trash train's actually done its job. It's cleaned out all the outposts slowly. What a ton of web spiders. Oh, shush you. I'm pretty sure there was another outpost that was like in the process of dying. I mean, apart from that one. Send him out to reclaim the last of it. Is that it? No. I was going to say, did I finally find it? But no, nope, that's not it. Because it's had its head cut off. Just you never. Never. Oh, there it is. Found it. Finally found it. That's the one that's causing all the dramas. I think... Yeah, it's using the trash outpost. Yeah, so I get rid of that, that fixes it. Or that will fix it. There. Sure, of someone parachuting in Australia. Landed immediately, got ambushed and attacked by a couple of roos. I think I've heard of that. It sounds like the sort of thing that would happen here. It sounds exactly the sort of thing that would happen. Ah, that one's dead. I'll get this stuff digesting. So what was it? It was iron 14 and iron 20. So I'll send the trains out. There. To empty these out. Hopefully it won't take long. Hopefully it'll only take 1 train. See if don't land in the outback. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Don't really want to be there. That's inconvenient. There we go. We might benefit from re-drilling. Now. All am with the headgear and boxing gloves. That too. Now, while that's going on, I'm going to take a quick break right here and come back in a few minutes' time, and we'll sort out an outpost. And we'll sort out an outpost builder and continue on. So don't get too far.